All right. We brought 3 kiosks with us to the world premiere here in Amsterdam, having the original hardware inside, so 2 times 10-inch displays with the instrument cluster central display, the original steering wheel, plus the new haptical and acoustical touchpad, which we have with us. And I'm going to show you a little bit of the UI concept of that new MBUX in the A-Class. So starting with the instrument cluster on the left-hand side, you easily manipulate this with a finger pad here on the left-hand side. If you move to the left, up, you can switch to your radio station or your trip data. You can swipe to the right-hand side, changing the content as well, G-meter or the navigation. And of course, you can go to the navigation menu and even make a full screen navigation screen on the instrument cluster. You can easily zoom in and zoom out. Or let's move to a different style. So that's the classic. Let's go to sport style. And keep in mind, whenever you got puzzled here, if you do a long press on that back home button, it goes back to speedo and RPM. So therefore, that's for instrument cluster, and you can either do the same on the right-hand side. If you swipe on the right-hand side, you can easily swipe through the central display, or of course, you can do that haptically on the new touchscreen. And showing you the flexibility of the system, you can easily do a long press here and move that around. Or if you want to have it more here, just do like you want. And that comes all with the flexibility. And you store all that data, which you changed in your personal settings, in your profile, which we have here now, called Tim. So that's one profile, and with that profile, you get all the settings, including the seat settings, ambient light setting, steering wheel setting, all the settings you get with your profile, up to 600 data stored there, and that includes, as well as the data here, it goes with your suggestions. So based on AI, artificial intelligence, we have brought suggestions in the car. So the car learns from your behavior. So if you listen to USB or you have Amsterdam as your favorite destination, so that learns from your behavior and shows you that. Going to themes, which is the next one, we created some standard themes. Let's go back to standard. So that's what you basically have, but you easily can create a new theme, which I did here. I called it Werner Sport. Pressing here, and then it changes completely. And that includes also the ambient light, your radio settings, and all what you changed here. Showing you one more detail in the apps. So we included in-car office, for example. So let's see what's on our tasks for today. See, okay, that's the world premiere here. Make sure you are here at 7 p.m. What I wanted to show you in the settings, look here, that's a 3D rendering we have included here. So if you want to change the light, just press on the light, change the surround settings, and it will immediately shown here in the car. Or going back to the navigation again. Look to that nice animations here, a 3D model. By the way, you can switch between the 2D mode and 3D mode just pressing on the screen. Going back to 3D, nicely animated smoothly on your finger. And that's the important thing, that's how people interact with the system naturally, and that's what we included here. Showing you the touchpad, which has now haptical and acoustical feedback. So it knocks on your fingertip and also has acoustical feedback. So just showing you all the key essentials of a new system here. Of course, you have on that touchpad here, you have the shortcuts into the telephone menu, into the radio menu, into the navigation menu. So for example, going into the telephone, you can easily add a new contact, a new favorite here, just choosing one. Let's take him here, having an additional new favorite. So that's easily, you can change that and look here. What we have underneath that tiles, we call it short interaction. So you can interact with that without doing any deep dive into the menu, just skipping through the menu here easily, or starting route guidance here, or going into my contacts of my radio stations. So that's all on first hand.